Hi! Welcome to the oldest university in Asia, Sungkyunkwan. You're about to go on a journey through more than 6 centuries of Korean history. After the tour, we are sure that you'll have developed a deeper connection with the nation's magnificent academic legacy and rich cultural heritage. Before entering Sungkyunkwan, you must pass a small structure called Tangpyeongbigak. This monument was erected in 1742. Inside there is a stone stele bearing a message from King Yeongjo that states, "The mind of a nobleman embraces all segments without dividing them into factions, while the mind of an unworthy is incapable of embracing all segments and divides them into factions." The message is a reference to how the king would appoint officials without regard for political alignment according to the policy of impartiality known as Tangpyeong.
Immediately past Tangpyeongbigak is a stone tablet called Hamabi. The inscription on the tablet means tablet of dismounting from the horse. Anyone who was on horseback or in a palanquin would have to dismount or disembark before passing it. Even the Joseon kings would follow this rule, which is remarkable because they usually would not set foot on the ground outside the palaces under normal circumstances. This displays the reverence with which Confucianism and academia were held back then.
This building is Pitanang. The name Pitanang means enlightening the Great Way, which is cited from the famous Confucian Shujang. It is painted in red and green Tancheong style, just like the palace buildings, which demonstrates its authority and importance. To graduate from Sungkyunkwan, a student would need to pass the State Civil Service examination, called the Kwago. The building was used by the administrators of the test, and even Joseon kings would supervise.
Although Sungkyunkwan is from an era long past, it has many similarities with a modern institution of higher education. For example, it has all of the main facilities one might currently find at a university, including dormitories. Seojae and Dongjae are the original dormitory buildings of Sungkyunkwan. Now we come to one of the most important buildings not just at Sungkyunkwan but in the whole of Korea, Myeongyundang. Myeongyundang means hall of luminaries. It was the lecture hall at Sungkyunkwan. The center room was used for ceremonies, rituals, lectures, and other important public events. The two smaller rooms on either side were used for faculty research and private meetings.
Joseon was Sungkyunkwan's library. Its name means to revere the classics highly. It was the only university library in Korea until the year 1900. Volumes housed in the library were exclusively Confucian books, and Joseon kings were the main providers of the books. Sungkyunkwan's remaining books are currently kept in an environmentally controlled room in Sungkyunkwan University's main administrative building, 600th Anniversary Hall, to preserve and protect them.
This building is called Yugilgak. It was where officials kept various tools, equipment, and other goods for archery. Archery has long been deemed one of the 6 cardinal arts required for Confucian scholars. Hence, the name of the building means one of the 6 cardinal arts. It was built in commemoration of the great archery feast held by King Yeongjo in 1743. To celebrate the feast, the king gave loyal liquor to the students that attended.
Now we are entering Munmyo, which is the Confucian shrine at Sungkyunkwan. Sungkyunkwan and Munmyo itself were designated Korean National Historic Site number 143. Munmyo is the site of Confucian rituals and rites that are unique and beautiful parts of Korea's cultural heritage. The most important ceremonies are called 석전대제. They are performed twice a year in May and September.
Daesongjeon is the main building in the Confucian shrine. Its name means Great Achievement Hall. It was originally built in 1398 and was rebuilt in 1602, making it the oldest building still standing at Sungkyunkwan among the many other buildings that have been renovated numerous times. The calligraphy on Daesongjeon's signboard is work of Han Seok-bong, one of the greatest calligraphers of Joseon Dynasty. It houses the tablets of the notable Confucian scholars from China and Korea. The most important and influential people are on the western side because the sun sets in the west.
It is impossible not to notice the large ginkgo trees in the middle of Sungkyunkwan's courtyard. These two trees, along with the two in Mumyo, are very old and important. The oldest of the trees were planted in 1519 by Yun Tak, the president of Sungkyunkwan at the time. The ginkgo trees are the symbol of Sungkyunkwan since the legend has it that Confucius is said to have loved reading, pondering, and teaching his disciples under a ginkgo tree. In the olden days, students used to sleep under them for luck on their exam. The trees are male ginkgos and as such can potentially live over 1,000 years. The trees are oldest thing at Sungkyunkwan and have stood the test of time for centuries.
Sungkyunkwan will forever be an enduring symbol of Korea's devotion to the procurement, preservation, and sharing of knowledge for the betterment of humanity. Thank you for your interest and please continue to learn more about Korea's history and culture.
Visit Sungkyunkwan University to see the old campus in person.
Bye bye!